Hi, PowerShell community, and welcome our guest today, Thomas Maurer from Switzerland. He's a Microsoft certified trainer, a long-time Microsoft Azure and Cloud and Data Center MVP, until he switched to the other side, and he is now a senior Azure hybrid cloud advocate at Microsoft. Thomas, even though you are a very well-known person in that community, please introduce yourself so we get a better idea of who you are and what you do.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much for having me today, Michael. Always a pleasure. So for those who really don't know me, I'm actually a long-time Microsoft technologist, if you can call it that way, and I worked for Microsoft Technology for a very long time. Did a lot of work in the very early days with PowerShell. I think it started with like version 2, where it became a little bit serious for me to build automation. And then I did a lot of work around virtualization with Hyper-V, System Center, and all that good stuff. I obviously joined the cloud and actually helped customers building their hybrid clouds, or migrating to the cloud and helping them on their cloud journey. And today I'm working actually in the Azure engineering teams to, on one hand, create and deliver content, improve our presentations and videos and all the content we have out there to make our customers more successful. And on the other hand, getting feedback to improve our products.
So what you did before as an MVP is now your role as a Microsoft advocate, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that is the way I like to describe it. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about your sessions at the PowerShell conference. What is seen in the schedule? You have 2 sessions. So one is how to create tech demos and presentations. And the other one is mastering Azure using Cloud Shell, PowerShell, and Bash. Would you please tell us a little bit about your sessions and why should the attendee, of course, visit your sessions?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that event and to speak about these 2 sessions. So let's start with the Cloud Shell or the Azure session first. And this is really something I did a lot in terms of like working with the different toolings, right, to use like the portal and other stuff. But I thought let's do one session on tooling we have in terms of Cloud Shell, PowerShell, and the Azure CLI. And then really focusing on showing how that works and showing some tricks on how you can manage Azure resources and maybe also some hybrid resources. We will see about that in the world today. And then for the second session, that is more a really soft skill session, right? There are a lot of people doing technology and great minds and great people with great knowledge. And so what I want to do is, this is something I really built in the last couple of years to help people improve on how they present technology, right? Thinking about, how do I build a great demo? What do I need to care of? What can I actually make the setup cleaner, for example, to deliver a great experience to the audience, right? We are all great with technology, and Grant, this is absolutely happy, but I also want to make sure that we can actually share that experience even better.
Okay, so make sure you will attend the Create Tech Demos and Presentation. That's the person who knows what to talk and how to demo and do presentations. Thomas, you've been very active in the community and very techy guy, and I think you spend a lot of free time do all those stuff because you love it and you like to do it. But around 9 months ago, when I remember correctly, a little girl named Emilia took a huge part in your life. So how did your life change 9 months ago? What is different now?
Oh, it's way better now. That's for sure. No, I think I got a little bit less sleep, but I have very joyful days, a lot of laughter, a lot of happiness, and obviously a lot of like new responsibilities. But it's actually again, I'm super happy about that. And to be honest, I also have no clue what I did with that time before that. So it definitely is a very nice time now.
Okay, so as we know, you're from Switzerland, so I suppose you you've been in Austria before, so this will not be your first visit. But what is typical for you when you think about Austria?
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Schnitzel.
No. Obviously, again, I have been to many like events and customers, and always enjoy also having these great tech conversation. I know that Austria has some very good people that regards. That's for one thing. But then again, I like the food very much. There's always like I enjoy every trip, and definitely like my stomach is never empty if when I go to to Austria, and obviously, as you know, like there's very similar in terms of like mountains and nature and all that good stuff. So I always enjoy being there.
Okay. So do you plan to stay long in Austria or just for the conference?
I will, unfortunately, I will only be there for the conference. The reason being is that a day after the conference, my best friend is getting married. So I need to be back for that. But otherwise than that, I would have been there.
That's definitely a good reason. Yeah. Okay. So the last question for today, what is your favorite PowerShell commandlet and your favorite PowerShell module?
The favorite, that's a fantastic question. I think the favorite PowerShell commandlet would be get help.
Okay.
I think that one would be a great one. And then you ask about the module.
Yeah.
I would say this is the new AC predictor module with like the AC predictor module with the history module and the plugin to actually like really make your recommendation and give you kind of like that intelligence feel of what the command is you want to run. I think that combination was really a game changer for me, how I work with PowerShell interactively, not just not the scripting part, but really how I use it to run a couple of commands to configure something, but then also together with the AC predictor to actually do like work with Azure, right? And so it really helps me a lot there. So I would say currently that those are the two things.
Okay. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you very much for your time. Any last words to the PowerShell community?
No, yeah, it's been great. The PowerShell community is great. You do absolutely awesome work, and I hope I see every one of you at the PowerShell Conf in Vienna.
Okay. Thanks again, and looking forward to meet you in June. And thanks a lot for your time. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.